What is going on, everybody? I am here with some more Outlast. Last time we completed the main game and we found out that the wall rider, we have become the wall rider. Well, Miles Upshur became the wall rider, and then we've killed everybody in sight in the asylum or in the underground lab. And now in this episode, I guess you could say this episode or new episode, we're going to be doing the DLC, the Whistleblower. Now with the Whistleblower, it's kind of a little, just to give a little bit of a hint. Uh, like I said in the last episode, in the ending of the main game, that the Whistleblower DLC takes place like the first like 5 minutes, almost 10 minutes takes place before the events happen, and then after that it takes place during the events. So that's what the real DLC Whistleblower is. Now I believe the DLC, now I believe the Whistleblower was free. I believe when it was announced, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong about that though. But anyway, we're not, since I'm not gonna be rambling, we're gonna go straight into the game. So we're gonna do normal, medium, normal, hard, nightmare, and insane. I'm gonna go normal because I am a crybaby like that. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not gonna. Like I say it in all my games, I play all of them on easy, so I won't be frustrated and I can have fun. Alright, so there's a cutscene.
Open those eyes. We don't have to wake up, but open your eyes. What's the matter? Somebody hit you? Here. Let me help.
Andrew, you getting these alerts?
Kind of busy here.
It sounds like real trouble. At the engine, they said Hope made a lateral ascension.
What do we hope? They're not happy about it?
No.
Shit. Shit. Come on.
They've paged for you 3 times already. There's something urgent at the engine. What are you doing in here anyway? I thought you were just a software guy.
I am. Taking care of this other software that's in here. Okay, so now since we saw that email, we know that it was this random guy that we're playing as. His name is Waylon Park is the name of the character that we're playing. He is the whistleblower that sent that email to Miles Upshur talking about dream therapy about it going too far.
You're Waylon Park, aren't you? Why weren't you answering the page? I'll tell them you're incoming.
And like I said, this takes place before the events happened, So that's why you see a lot of the doctors and security guards still present and not dead.
Christ, Wayland, hurry up. They're waiting on you.
You're cutting it close. Next patient's incoming and arterial spin still dark. We need you at the front terminal.
Ah, for fuck's sake. They've got Gluskin out of his cell. Page him again. We need this Park guy in here now. Tell him he's got 15 seconds to keep his job. Park, finally. Where have you been? Functional imaging interface isn't talking to the ASL. We got a patient 30 seconds out and we're blind inside his head.
Call into the chamber. Ask them to delay.
No, I don't need another performance evaluation. Mr. Park here is gonna have us up and running before we even know it. Right, Mr. Park?
You got it. I'm just a software guy. Nothing too serious.
Are we happy, Mr. Park?
Steve? fMRI is still dark.
You're doubting our friend, Mr. Wayland Park? Which I consider more than unkind to his programming skill and considerable dedication to the Murkoff Corporation. Fuck me, they're bringing him in.
No, not again. No, no. Help me! Don't let them do this! Don't let them! You! I know you can stop this! You have to help me! You have
Hey, calm yourself. This is a high security.
It's all right, Agent. Mr. Park was just surprised. I'm sure he's still calm and eager to finish his work. Take your seat. Quickly, Mr. Park. Head will need to roll if the fusion monitoring is not active when we put him in the engine. 5 seconds. 4. 3.
Arterial spin labeling is back online.
Good.
Positioning imaging claims.
You're finished, Mr. Wayland Park. You can leave. Don't expect anything but honesty in my review of your performance.
All right.
Sure, hold on.
Except of the horror that's going on with this guy right here.
You're done here, Mr. Park. Thank you and
You need
goodbye.
to exit the room, sir.
All right, you got it. Damn, these people are so impatient. Okay, we're gonna be leaving now. As long as I'm getting paid. Okay, let's go back and retrieve our laptop.
Somebody's been telling stories outside of class.
On the floor! Down! Hands where I can see them!
Mr. Wayland Park, consulting contract 8208. Software engineer with a level 3 security clearance. Graduated cum laude from Berkeley, but still somehow not smart enough to realize that the last thing a fly ought to do in a spider's web is wiggle. Somehow dumb enough to think that a borrowed laptop, onion router, and firewall patch would be enough to fool the world's leading supplier of biometric security. Stupid, Mr. Park. More than stupid. In fact, that was crazy. I'm afraid we're going to have you committed. Mr. Park, will you willingly submit to forced confinement? Did you hear that, Agent?
He said yes, Mr. Blair.
Great. Oh, and did I just hear Mr. Wayland Park volunteer for the morphogenic engine program?
Well, that's what I heard, Mr. Blair.
That was brave indeed, Wayland. The Murkoff Corporation and the onward march of science both appreciate your bravery and sacrifice. Maybe you could administer Mr. Park here a light anesthetic.
Gladly.
Ooh, this is gonna get exciting. see him. I think that's him, right? Okay, that was weird. It keeps glitching. It keeps freezing. I fucked up. Oh god, where am I? Hours could have passed, or weeks. Brain filled with static. They made me watch the engine. They made me watch the engine. I have to get help. I have to call for help. Lisa, I'm sorry. If I die, I know you'll find me. I know you won't rest until you find my body. I think that's incorrect. Until you'll find my body. I guess that's a typo. I hope you find this camera with my corpse. I hope the evidence on it does what I couldn't expose the truth. What I couldn't expose the truth. Lisa, baby, I'm so sorry. I fucked up. I thought I was doing the right thing, but I fucked up bad. Okay, how many times is he gonna say that? So now, like I said, we are now in the events of the a patient outbreak.
Pretty flower. Fucking. I'll open you up. Open you up and show you. Her. You wait right there.
Yep, like I said, this is just when the patient outbreak happens. So let's close that.
You. No observer. Come in.
Why not? Oh my god, it's him! It's the wall rider! Get in, get in.
Come to join our therapy session. Here, take the blade. Get around in our friend here. Get a little red on your hands. It's always healthy to express yourself. You keep it bottled up too long and you might do something you regret. No. You're one of those. Too good for the likes of us. Think you're different? Something special? There are no observers here. Now, get the fuck out of here before I change my mind.
Okay, you got it. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna close that door.
Where the fuck are you trying to go? Come back here!
Wait. Get in. Get the hell inside. Who am I supposed to? Okay, now oh, there we are, right there. Oops. Okay. Now hopefully we can find some batteries.
We get out of here through reception, and then Merc Tactical clean it up.
If they get here in time, we need help now. If we get them on the radio, the National Guard could be here within.
We don't even know the radio works.
It's shortwave. If the prison's got electricity, they've got signal, and the lights are on.
Murkoff has it under control.
Yeah, I noticed. We need to get to that radio.
Outside help doesn't come without outside attention. You want responsibility for every legally shaky thing. You're on the Murkoff company payroll? I know I don't.
It's too late to worry about that. This just has to stop.
You're scared. You're not thinking straight. Let me make something clear. You tried a radio outside of the house.
Damn. That security guard only cares about the payment of the Murkoff Corporation. Probably he gets paid. He gets paid pretty good for a security officer. So now there's a radio in the prison. Shortwave. If it's electronic, I can make it. I can make it talk. I can make it work for me. There's hope. Lisa, I'm coming home to you. My mistake was substantially, like you always said. I thought leaking information to the few journalists was the safer way. Was the safer way. I didn't want to spotlight the attention. Murkoff is dangerous. I know that. I thought I had the subtitle for your sake, Lisa, for the boys. But I should have exposed what Murkoff is doing to the world. I should have shouted to anyone and everyone. I cannot die. I can't die. Not before I reach the radio. They can't cover this up now. It's too broken, too dangerous. Well, obviously, from the events that we learned in the main game, we learned that everything was actually out of control. The patients were out loose all over the asylum. And some of the things that Miles... We were hearing the static. And some of the things that Miles came so close to doing was retrieving the truth. What are you doing? We're just gonna close that door. It's the Wall Rider. Now we do need to find some batteries.
Help me, please. I'm a doctor. I need to get home to my... You're not security. I'm a patient like you. Stole these clothes from a dead body I sent. You gotta get me out of here. Please, just push the button. Open the door. We can get out of here together.
Are you sure about that? I never seen a man die before today. I never seen a dead body outside a coffin. Dozens today murdered, and worse. I looked into a man's eyes as another tore him into pieces. Claimed he was a doctor, then saw the rags and they've dressed me in and changed his story. Said he was a patient. I could have never. Could have been either. They're all crazy, all sick. No real difference between them now. The therapy is spreading, and what am I? I watched this man die and only thought, it's me. It's not me, thank God. I know I'll die someday. I don't want to be murdered. Ooh, a battery. Yes, we know that. Where's the Wall Rider? There he is, he's right there. The Wall Rider! Get out of my way. The Wall Rider's here. Oh great, now I can't get in there. Ouch! Where do I go? Where do I go? Get inside! Hey, wait a minute, I'm not a patient. Look, it's the outside world. There's a document here. Okay, let's take a look at it. The resignation of Wayland Park from Blair. Resignation for mental health. Miss Grant. You may receive requests for information from Mrs. Lisa Park of Leadville, Colorado, in the coming weeks concerning the resignation and hospitalization of her husband, Waylon. If so, please forward them to my personal attention. For my personal attention, Waylon Park, former consultant contract 8208, resigned due to previous undiagnosed mental illness. I personally visited I personally visited Mrs. Park and her sons and broke the news to them, with the silver lining that Murkoff Psychiatric would be graciously providing treatment. Miss Park has some less than charitable things to say about myself and the Murkoff Corporation. I assured her that with her power and of attorney, she could have tried to fight the doctor's diagnosis of her husband's illness. However, if it were discovered that he resigned under false pretenses, his insurance would be canceled, and the family would be saddled with unsignificant healthcare debts. Hopefully, she understood. But if she insists of making a nuisance of herself or tries to get around me, please let me know. This one, I want to take care of it personally. Yours, Jeremy Blair. Ooh, interesting. So basically, of course, in the beginning of the game, he saw that I guess you could say leaking or whistleblowing to Miles Upshur to investigate what's going on here in the asylum and with the Murkoff Corporation. And then he decided to make a false statement saying Park has been diagnosed with an illness, even though there was no such thing. We were just a program software guy, and then somehow we became a patient because we wanted to leak out the truth. But anyway, now since I made a good amount of progress in this first episode of Whistleblower. We found out of the morphogenetic engine and what really happened, what kind of actually happened before the events happened. So I'm just going to end the episode here for now. So next time on Outlast Whistleblower DLC, we're going to be continuing on and find that radio. Until next time.